So now what do I do? Well, I guess there's only one thing. There's something I'd like to know. Are you real? Can you feel?
Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits and my intuition, the tarot, to communicate energies to you guys, fabulous viewers. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here and that you guys found me. And for those of you guys who are returning, I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading today. Today's reading, we'll be using these decks right here. And we'll be taking a look at the person on your mind and how are they feeling and thinking about you right here, right now. So this could be anyone on your mind, okay? If what pulls through here is romantic love and you're looking for someone that you're not romantically involved with, then you can put those specific messages aside and just attribute the energy behind that pile, okay, to that person. Although sometimes someone we're not expecting pulls through, okay? And so if you don't want to hear about that person, then go check out another pile or another reading, okay? So I'll put a timestamp below, and these are the 4 options to choose from for today's reading. Option number 1, we have Forensic Pinter's Tarot. Option number 2, we have the Glow in the Dark Tarot. Option number 3, we have the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. Option number 4, we have the Midnight Magic. All right, so sit with this energy, and like I always say, the energy could be reversed, meaning it's going to be flipped on you. It's your energy or your feelings and thoughts towards the person on your mind. Okay, if that's the case, then your person could be in another pile, and don't force the messages to fit, and I will see you guys at your pick. Pile 1, Forensic Pinter's Tarot. Welcome to your pile. We're looking at the person on your mind and what is it that this person is feeling and thinking about you at this time. Okay, so please keep in mind the energy could be flipped or reversed, meaning it's your own feelings and thoughts towards that person. Okay, if that's the case, you can go check out another pile or listen to the messages Spirit wants to bring to you. And sometimes someone else pulls through, okay? I can't help who pulls through, but I promise to read the cards as I see them. So, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Pile number 1, person on their mind. How are they feeling and thinking about pile 1 specifically and the connection between pile 1 and this person? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Ace of Swords in reverse, clarified by Temperance. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. All right, let's pull some oracles as well. Spirits, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1 and the connection they came here about. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. Spirit, pile number 1's person on their mind. How are they feeling and thinking about pile 1 specifically at this time? Thank you so much for this message. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. All right. Get these out of my way. And I will get my wand and let's take a look. So we have the Queen of Swords. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius here. We have the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Hermit, Virgo energy. And we have the World in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands and the 9 of Swords in reverse, clarifying that Page of Wands. Let's take a look at the oracle cards. We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Well, that's quite opposite energy. Let's move this beautiful elephant. And we have love. Okay, and we have honesty, 93 and 3, rational quality, growth level, directness, integrity, probity, truth, loyalty, and morality. Type 3, the achiever, emotional center between appearance and authenticity. And we have 90 and 9, happy event, growth level, forgiveness, admitting fault, act of mercy, clemency, apologies, gracefulness, and reconciliation. Type 9, the peacemaker, instinctive center between forgetting and asserting oneself. And finally, we have success, 84 and 3, happy event, growth level, achievement, happy event, luck, winning, prosperity, good fortune. Type 3, the achiever, emotional center between appearance and authenticity. So we have a lot of solar plexus energy here. What's under the Queen of Swords? We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, I am getting an energy already, but let me sit with this energy and then channel what this is about. Okay, pile number 1. This is a really clean message. Okay, the energy of this person is one that's probably disappointed you big time. At least this is how they feel. They feel like they weren't putting enough energy, effort, or showing up, showing that they were invested, showing that they cared. Whatever energy they were in did not amount to whatever it was that maybe you were expecting or wanting. And I feel like this person understands this. And I do feel like this person is like wanting to right some wrongs here, like come forward, because I do feel underneath, for whatever reason, why they were not showing up. It doesn't show me why. Okay. You most likely determined this person isn't enough for you. Not enough, not your kind, it's not going to happen. You're not available to this person, according to this person, or you at least most likely see something about this person now. And it's like they anticipate it's going to be over and they can't undo it. And so this person is feeling like they want success with you. This person wants to make things better with you. Wherever they were not being clear with you, or wherever they were not honest, or at least making things direct with you, this person is wanting to do this. I do feel like this person has contemplated about this connection for some time. So I don't know if you're in a no contact. Some of you guys are in a separation for sure, because there's reconciliation here on this Hermit, which means they're removed, isolated. But if you are in communication with this person, it could be that this person has been in deep thought about what has transpired. It's like, oh no, I haven't offered my cup. I haven't put myself in a position here to commit to pile 1, or to ground something with pile 1 and build something with pile 1. And so there is an energy here that this person could see building a future with you, like a family, a long-term commitment, some form of future that they see here. Okay, but I do feel like this person, I don't know why they were not available or why they didn't offer you this cup, but I feel they're like thinking, it's almost like I owe it to pile 1, to be honest, or I owe it to pile 1 to figure this out and pursue this and get out of my own way, because I do feel this person might have been very much, unclear with you, not very direct, maybe uncertain about what they wanted, and maybe even they were unregulated themselves. It could be that this person needed to heal, or that this person just, for whatever reason, was not showing up here. And I do feel like they could have been in their own mind about I don't know, like what could transpire if they did show up unregulated or unhealed or whatever. And it's like, I want to explore this connection, and I want to earn the respect or the forgiveness of pile one. And I want to have success with pile one. I feel this person sees prosperity and a future. And yeah, I do feel like this is what they're wanting to express to you, based on how they're feeling. And also there's a lot of threes here, which is divine feminine energy. And so this is all about feelings. It's all about the intuition. It's all about being able to give and receive love, okay, from a place of compassion. And I feel like this person is understanding that they were incapable of giving and receiving of themselves or making themselves emotionally available. I feel for this pile, this person was just emotionally detached and not invested. And I don't know if you said something to this person, or they see that you're understanding something, or that you're looking towards, again, like maybe ending things here with this person once and for all, or like you're trying to understand how to close this out, how to move forward. And it almost feels like I don't want pile one to close out this chapter and forget about me. And so what can I do here to get in front of pile one and do this sort of healing conversation, or come forward with, I don't know, it's like they want to express to you, like, I want to explore this further. I don't know necessarily that this person is going to explain to you why they weren't available or why they weren't stepping up, but they clearly see that your perception of this person is that they're just not enough for you. It's like, I want more. I see that I deserve more. I want to move forward. I want to, yeah, it's like, you know what you want, or you're clear about what you want, according to them now. And so I don't know if you cut this person out, or maybe you're not talking, or you're just removed, or more isolated, or just like not making yourself available to them. And it almost feels like a process of gradual, like cutting someone out of your life, like gradually just moving forward or on from this person. Yeah, it's like they understand that you're wanting to move forward away from this person in a peaceful way, because I feel like this person, I feel like this person doesn't see you in bad light, but I feel like this person maybe thinks that the past is just something here that you won't be able to deal with. Like, you won't be able to deal with this person and this energy because they're not enough here. So I do feel like we're missing something here. And I will do another round, but because of all the solar plexus energy, and I am getting like a 6 wands energy from this success, I feel like this person is in an energy of, I'll show you. And so whatever you knew of me in the past, when I wasn't enough, I'll show you. Yeah, it's like, I'll show you, and now the truth will be seen. The truth will be revealed to you. I want to show you what you didn't see before. That there is love here, that I do see something here that we could build. Maybe you said to this person, like, it's just not enough, or you're not providing enough, and I'm clear about what I want. And so now it's like, I'll show you. But it doesn't feel like it's like just to trick you in any way, but it does feel, like I said, it's coming from, I want to show you so that you can see me in a different light, because the way you see me is what's important to me. And I want you to see me differently. So it's still some sort of like image stuff, something here, you know? So I'm going to do some more and see, because I do feel there's more messages here. All right, Spirit, thank you for that. Can we drill into pile number 1, the person on their mind, and see their feelings and their thoughts? What did I miss? And what does pile 1 need to know about this person on their mind and how they're feeling and thinking about them at this time? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. Pile number 1's person. How are they feeling and thinking about pile 1 at this time? Thank you so much. What did we miss? Can we go in deeper into this person's feelings and thoughts? Can we dive in a little deeper here? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1 and the person on their mind. How's this person feeling and thinking about pile 1 this time? All right. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're coming forward to communicate with you. They want to move forward. Okay, this is also a breakthrough. So if they've been stuck, if they haven't communicated to you, if they blocked you, and this person's coming forward, and I do feel it is quite fast here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, things were stuck, and it's like, if I don't get moving, I'm going to miss out. I don't know what lit the fire under this person's ass, but it's certainly like, it's like a feeling of the universe is going to remove my opportunity. Any chance or possibility that I would have with pile 1 is going to be gone. And it has been really stuck, and it hasn't moved. So I don't know why all of a sudden there's this realization. Let's see, King of Swords. So there's the thought. So I don't know, was this person not thinking about consequences in the past? Because this is all about understanding through logic and facts. And Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming through again. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Now it's in the upright. Let's pull all the cards before I channel. 9 of Wands. So 9's here. 9's are fruition, completion, fulfillment, and wisdom, which is the King of Swords. Closure as well. We saw the World, and it was the other way around. Closure would be the World in the upright. Completion. 99's a master number, being the change you wish to see and helping humanity release what no longer works. So I feel like there's something that wasn't working for sure here. Okay, but this is like being defensive, but also not giving up. Ace of Wands. There's another ace, so new beginning. 4 of Wands. Now it's in the reverse. 4 + 1 is 5. 5 Wands is the inner conflict this person could have certainly have been sitting on for some time. Okay, Queen of Swords. Now we have the Queen and the King of Swords. So this person definitely sees you as their counterpart, and it could be that you're on a different mindset now. It's like this Queen of Swords now has a different understanding than I do. And maybe you had to make up your own understanding if this person was unclear with that Ace of Swords in reverse. It's like you're not explaining anything, giving me direction, or telling me anything, or making it clear. So this Queen of Swords was unclear, but now I think this Queen of Swords is like saying, I don't want to build, or I didn't see how you would be enough to build something with me. I don't see how we could build, but I don't even see how you could be somebody that could commit and build with me. I really feel like you're not wanting this with them anymore, and the anxiety is building up here. Like, I'm anxious I'm going to lose out because I was too defensive, and yeah, I want to go towards this Queen of Swords. Okay, there's the Hermit again, Virgo energy. Lots of Mercury energy with the Gemini and the Virgo here, Hangman, Pisces, and then the Two of Pentacles. I think this person didn't act very good towards you. I'm getting like slimy. Okay, I don't know. Apply it to your person here, or at least maybe this is how they feel. Like they don't feel good about themselves based on what they did or how they didn't show up. And I think upon review, it's like the more slimy this person feels about how they were engaged, and it's like considering your position. I don't think this person was fair to you. I think this person might have even had to sort through what they wanted. Maybe they juggled you or they didn't prioritize you. And it's like, that's what they're realizing is like, I didn't put pile one on the forefront. I didn't prioritize them. I wasn't clear with them or direct, and I was keeping them maybe on a teeter-totter of sorts. That makes me feel very slimy. Now that I understand, and now I have a whole lot of anxiety here because how am I going to make things right? And I do feel like, I don't know if they're like, again, that yellow is really popping through, which is the solar plexus. So they don't want you to see them as someone who is slimy or did you dirty or wasn't upright, like on the up and up in some way, because they were too guarded. They were too defensive. And like I said, maybe they were trying to heal something with that Temperance and this Nine of Wands. It feels like they were trying to heal something. And now it's like, well, I created a dynamic here that I want to undo. And I want to come forward. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, like I just feel this person couldn't ground this, couldn't commit to it, couldn't give an idea of what to build to. Maybe was unreliable or just seemed flaky or seemed like they weren't interested in a long-term commitment with you showing up. I feel I want to dig into this Nine of Wands energy here, okay? Let's see. What is this Nine of Wands energy here? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Why is this Nine of Wands here? All right. Five of Swords. So conflict. Nobody wins. It's like winning at all costs. And maybe they were like totally defending themselves. And it's like, I don't care who I hurt because I need to protect myself. From what though? Why were they all Five of Swords? Three of Swords. There's the heartbreak. It is in the reverse. Were they healing from a broken heart? Or were they trying to protect themselves from getting hurt? Again, maybe they've experienced a lot of challenge and connection. Seven Cups. So this is like keeping things very open-ended, but it creates a lot of confusion. And then the Two of Swords. This person was definitely defensive and was definitely not clear with you. This person was at a stalemate. I feel like this person couldn't, at the time, feel like they could move in your direction because I think they were operating with a broken boat, you know, like they would sink in, like all this water is their emotions. And it's like, I would for sure sink. I can't operate with this boat. I can't navigate these emotions. And it does feel to me like it's either someone who just got out of a heartbreak or never healed from something. And so instead of healing, this person was stagnant on the shores, you know, looking from the outside. And it's like, this created a lot of like inability to move and understand what they wanted. And so there was a lot of like maybe fantasy about what could be, but it's like too much confusion in regards to how to make it happen with this broken self. And so I think it did result in sabotage, or that this person knew that they would sabotage connection. And it's either sabotage or sort of stay put. But I feel like they did sabotage this connection. This is what I feel happened. I feel they sabotaged this connection, and I do feel there was 3 swords that happened in this connection. And then they did nothing. That's kind of what is coming through. But why did they do nothing here? They did nothing because they were too broken, according to them. And this is why they were sort of sitting there. Right? And I do feel they had their eye on you, or they were keeping you in their vicinity, however they were doing it. Maybe they were messaging you periodically. Maybe they were just watching your social media. Maybe they were not moving forward, but not doing something here. And it's like a lot of anxiety about staying in this energy would create, staying stagnant. What would it create? So it's like, I want to come forward. But again, that solar plexus energy I'm really getting with this Ace of Wands. So I'm inspired to come forward. I'm attracted to you. I want a new beginning. I knew things weren't good, and I know how you're feeling. You're feeling unclear, and maybe you're second guessing completely that I'm someone who is capable here for you. And upon review, it's like I want to swing in a different direction than what I was doing. And here I come towards you to communicate this. Okay, let's go until I sort of feel like we were caught up, because I still feel like there's more. Spirit, is that it, or is there more? Clear and concise message for pile 1. So what is this person feeling or thinking about pile 1? Is there more here in regards to their feelings and their thoughts? What is pile number 1's person? What are they thinking and feeling exactly towards pile 1 and this connection? What did I miss? 4 cups. So that's the card of rejection. It's like we're not taking the higher cup being offered by the universe. We're too focused on what doesn't matter with the 3 cups. And in this deck, I don't see any cups. Do you guys see any cups? I mean, down here, but this is just like the card itself. What's in the scene here? So does this person have no emotions? King of Swords. This person's a King of Swords. Maybe they didn't express anything to you at all. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of like 9 swords and King of Swords energy. 10 swords. Yikes, look at that. There's the Queen of Swords coming down with the sword. I don't know if I could show that, but I'm going to show it anyway. And then what? Clarified by Temperance. So that's the healing card. Alchemy. Sagittarius energy. There's the Tower. And the 5 swords. Was there an argument with this person? Like aside from the sabotage, or just that sabotage was too much that it created the destruction of this connection. It created an ending. It's like, I want to heal whatever I created here with this 5 swords. Their indecision and their protecting of their own heart created sabotage and drew blood. And then it's like, I can't put it back together again. But why are they here then trying to put it back together again? That's what it seems like. But in the past, it was like, not interested. or at least this is what they showed you. Six of Wands, not surprised to see that. Like I said, it's that solar plexus. Here I come in and I want to have success now. I want you to see me good. I don't want you to see me as the slimy person now that everything fell apart. Everything fell apart. Now here I come. I don't know. I'm getting irritated with this person. And then the Fool. Yeah, I want a new beginning. But like, Fool, is this foolish? Because in a way, it's like the world was still reversed. Yes, 10 Swords is an ending, but this is like you had enough. I think you said enough is enough. But look, she hasn't quite, can I say it, chopped off his noggin. But she's like ready to just be done with it, you know? But it's like, okay, I want a new beginning here. But there's, like I said, it's an Ace of Wands and a feeling of love and a feeling of paradise and a feeling of like, I want success and I want to be a millionaire in 6 foot. So I don't understand. They want it, but who cares? Anyway, look at this scene. It's all weird. There's like a horse and like the feet are pointing in different directions. This guy's playing an imaginary flute. Like, it seems so psychedelic. And then what? 5 of Cups, disappointment, sadness, and looking back, it's spilt milk. So pile number 1, I think you're disappointed with this person and maybe now you're just not interested. That's how I feel. I feel the table's completely turned here. It's like, no, I'm just not interested. And now they're like, oh, spilt milk, let's have a new beginning. But it's totally like all mixed up here. And maybe like you're really, really protecting your peace here, you know? But it's like, here I come. I feel really annoyed. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Let's see, Spirit. So what do we need to know then about this person? Anything else to close this reading out? Pile number 1's person. What does pile 1 need to know about this person that's coming towards them? And like, I don't know, because like we saw the Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune was reversed. The wheel was in the reverse. Okay, so nothing really formally closed. So this is like the beginning potentially of another cycle here. However, I feel like you're done. And so and the Tower is done. So there can't be another cycle here. But I don't think this person has any sort of real game plan. Well, there's the World. Okay, now it's in the upright. Spirit for pile number 1. This one's sideways. 6 of Cups in reverse. So there's that reconciliation I was feeling. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. For pile number 1, the person on their mind. What do we need to know about this person's feelings and thoughts? 8 of Cups in reverse. Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Ace of Wands. And finally, why is this 8 of Pentacles here? Chariot. And then the Hangman. Pisces. And then the Hermit for the 3rd time, Virgo. Okay, just give me a second here. I feel what's going on here, but I just want to make sure that I'm... Okay, pile number 1. I feel 2 energies here. I definitely feel your energy, according to this person, because I do think they're projecting, but it's most likely accurate if they did treat you in any sort of way here. It's like the slimy way I treated you. Okay, slimy is the only thing that comes through here. Has made me realize. And it's making me realize because I think you're pulled away from this person, or more like not as communicative, or maybe just like blocked to whatever degree. And it's like, this person feels like either you've changed your mind Okay, I do feel like you've changed your mind, or with the 10 swords, you're no longer in the energy you were. You've changed your mind. And now they change their mind. It's like, you change your mind, now I change my mind. Because I don't want you to be moved on and me looking at what I missed out on. I don't want you to be the one that got away that I can't forget about. And I do feel like there was something in this person's world that they were needing with the 2 pentacles here to conclude. Okay, I don't know what it was. A way of being, maybe it was that 3 swords, maybe it was a past relationship or something from their childhood. Okay, a person, place, or thing of the past that they emotionally were feeding into. And it's like I needed to disconnect from whatever this was and close it out. Otherwise, I couldn't move forward with pile 1. And so here comes this person now saying, I am wanting to move forward and stop at nothing here to work day in, day out, and prove to pile number 1 that I can have success. And then I'm on the other side now, that I've seen something different than how I was seeing it. And I want to have success with pile number 1. Whatever I got to do, if I got to show up and commit myself day in, day out to this connection so that we could get back on track and so things can move, then that's what I'll do. Because the wheel is turned the other way. You're on the other side now, and this person feels like they're either going to lose out on you forever, or now they're on the shit side of the wheel. Whatever the shit side of the wheel is, you're like opposite. And that's really what I'm getting. And so I feel like they were needing to commit to closing something out that they were emotionally tied up with here. And I don't think that it was emotionally satisfying to them, but it might have just been a familiarity or some form of something here that was difficult for this person to close out. But the fact that we have the world and the upright, this is successful closure. Like completing some form of something that needed to close out. So let's take a look at this over here and then the world, just to see. For pile number 1's person, why is this 6 of Cups in the sideways position and the 8 of Cups in the reverse? What does this mean for pile 1's person? Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. The 9 of Cups. Lots of cups here now all of a sudden. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 9 of Cups is like our own emotional fulfillment, but it could be like gluttony or like hedonistic, very much about my own pleasures here. And the 3 of Cups in reverse, again, this could be like over partying, maybe in the music scene here even. The sex, drugs, rock and roll, drinking. This is what I get from 9 Cups, 3 Cups together here, and 6 Cups. So this could be somebody who had to end with the Temperance, okay, had to work through healing something from their childhood. Maybe it was, I don't know, sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever this is here. Okay, and it was like the immediate gratification. And so they might have surrounded themselves with a lot of people, or they might have really isolated themselves with all this hermit energy I'm seeing. It's like, I'm going to isolate myself. Okay, maybe, like I say, it could be drinking, because I am feeling that, but isolate myself, and then woe is me, because this is what I learned through childhood, and I haven't healed my 3 swords. And I think this is me being emotionally satisfied, but it's not emotionally fulfilling. I had to learn to walk away to free myself. And I feel like there's something positive about freeing themselves from this, because it's the world. It's like I had to close out a major cycle that I wasn't free from. A way of being, a way that was holding me hostage here since I was, I don't know, younger, or past experience that made me shut down or made me react the way I have been reacting. And I had to close this out. This is what I had to balance out or heal in order to be able to come forward. Yeah, Nine Swords was creating the anxiety and all of that energy that this person had that wasn't allowing them to be clear and committed and direct. It was very heavy for this person, and I think they were stuck here for quite some time. Let's see this world then. So they close this out, because look at this 10 swords, and maybe it's very painful too for them to go through this, you know, but I do feel now it's like healing with the temperance in the world. And I do feel like you've closed this person out in some capacity here. Why is this world here? Why is this person closed out here? Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's like they couldn't be direct. They couldn't speak their truth. They couldn't be pointed. And so I do feel this person was unclear with you, very anxious about a new beginning and truth and direction. And it was stalling until they were honest with themselves and could see the truth. This person could have been very much in a world that was like an illusion, you know, out of fears and anxieties, stuck in their minds, stuck in the past. This is what's closed. Okay, so let's just now, because I still feel I'm missing something. Let's see what's this, because this seems like, or like this air energy here is telling me that this person has turned sort of a new leaf here. Okay, Spirit, what is it that this person intends on doing here in the future now that this world is closed out? What do they intend on? 7 Cups, so that's the confusion, and that's the open-ended energy. That's also the fantasy card. Okay, what do they intend on doing here with that? King of Cups in reverse, emotionally unavailable. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So stunted opportunity because of this emotionally unavailable and open-ended thing here. Knight of Cups. This is expressing our emotions, coming forward. And then the Page of Wands in reverse. 2 pages. I feel this person definitely could have been very immature. I feel like this person knows they have love, knows how you make them feel, but wants to come forward to show their love to you. But I don't feel this person is connected to their emotions. And I do feel like this person might have just really connected to fantasy of what this connection could mean. This person is coming forward to you, but I feel like this person is still immature when it comes to how to manage their feelings or express themselves. So I think they want to show you. That's what this is, solar plexus and the 6 of Wands, like show you, but they're not communicating anything here. This seems a little bit delusional, if I gotta be honest, you know? Spirit, what am I missing? Why do I feel like I'm the one on psychedelic? Spirit, let's close out this reading. What is this person gonna do with this? Yeah, that's why that fool. Is this the fool here? No, probably not. Is it? Yeah. Look at how screwed up he is. It doesn't make sense. It's like the feet are going that way. He's playing an imaginary flute. There's a crow still stuck in this. There's like a rocker horse. It's like a desperate act to do something here, but there's no plan. But Spirit, what am I missing then? Can we clear this up as best we can? What does pile 1 need to sort of be on the lookout here for this person who's in the King of Cups in reverse? So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this person's coming forward with what exactly, Spirit? King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I don't think this person can offer anything. King of Swords, but they know. There's the Queen of Cups. I do feel one more. This person misses how you made them feel. That's what they know. So I want to just like engage in like emotional feels here with you, however you're making me feel. But I don't feel this person is bringing forward anything great. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Sun. And the 3 of Swords. Okay, pile number 1. Sorry this reading's so long, but it's really got me bumfuzzled. This person is going to come forward. Okay, I do feel this person's intention is wanting to move forward, but this person doesn't know. They're very confused about themselves. Like, they can't tell their face from their butt. This person is very burdened by a rock and a hard place here because they do feel they have to come forward. But come forward, what, prematurely in a way here, because I do feel like this person likes to know exactly like what they can say, what they can do, know how it's going to go. And it's like, because I don't fully understand emotions because I can't use my mind about it. I have to use a part of me that I'm not familiar with. This is very heavy. Okay, but I feel like the communication that I was really feeling here is like not really words so much as it is me showing up using speech, but not about this. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to you about, I don't know what they're going to talk to you about, but it's not about the connection. But it's like I'm going to just, if we were blocked, it's like I'm going to start talking to you again. And then I'm going to like use those words, but I'm not going to talk about this connection. Like, I'm not going to be able to provide anything here, but I want to get in your world again because I miss how you would make me feel. And so now I'm going to just be around here. I don't feel it's using words. I feel it's just like energetically. And I do feel like Spirit is saying this person's going to come to being able to see themselves, being able to see their pain, being able to see where they were maybe preventing themselves from getting hurt in this connection, where there is 3 swords that needs to be resolved. This is what this person is being called to see. And I'm getting strong Chariot energy from the Sun. Okay, and they have the Chariot here because, like, look at the 2 horses moving forward. This person is being called to move towards you by the universe, okay? I know you're probably really annoyed. Why? Because the only way for this person to see and heal and deal with their 3 swords, they're being guided towards you. Or else this 3 swords will just continue to haunt them. Whatever happened to them, a poor relationship or whatever here that made them all woe is me and stuck in their mind. And now it's like they're being called to see this. They know that you make them happy. They know that you're, at one point in time, you're a beautiful Queen of Cups. So they attribute your energy to a Queen of Cups. But I think right now you're at 10 swords or about to come down with your sword and the 10 sword as a Queen of Swords. And you're most likely done, you know? But it's like, yeah, and that's why there's this, because their fantasy of you is whatever you were in the past, whatever you were with them. This is how they hold you in their mind. I hold you in my mind as a person who is loving and giving and kind. And so because this is what I remember and you were there, and now I have a fantasy of who you used to be and how you are, and now I want a new beginning with you. Meanwhile, you're like, are you smoking crack? Because I'm not a Queen of Cups no more. I'm a Queen of Swords, you know, and so they know intuitively, like, that there is, like, they got to face the music. It's going to be burdensome and heavy for them because how are they going to fix this? How, like, they're in one fantasy about who you used to be to them. But I don't know, like, I feel like I'm, like, completely don't get it. Spirits, is there another one here? It's gonna go on all night. Is there, Linda? Get to it. I don't know. I feel there's more. Like, I guess I can't make sense of crazy, but what am I not seeing? Like, Is this what it is? Spirits, please close this out. Final message. This person is driving me nuts. What do they want? Close this out. Are they that Looney Tunes? Do they have any game plan? I guess because we're looking at feelings, you know, and it's like they just feel like that's what they want to do, but it's like, well, what? Yeah, I guess it would be right, but it's not enough for me to see. Spirit, what am I missing? This person's intention, like, oh, what do they want to do here? New beginning. Well, that's good, but that's a seed. Okay, a seed for a new beginning. I feel the 10 wands coming from this because I'm feeling this pyramid crushing this person. It's like the heaviness of something here that's going to crush this person. Okay, new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Close out this reading, Spirit, for pile 1. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So still blocked here, still incapable of offering this cup. So what are they going to offer? A seed of what exactly here? 7 Pentacles. So this is maintaining the seed, putting the time, the energy, the effort, which we did see with that 8 Pentacles. They want to be dedicated and committed to the day in, day out, watering of this thing to see what will come of it. But what do they want exactly here? They want you to go back to Queen of Cups to do what exactly? That's my question. Hold on. Did I move my camera? Okay. That one fell. I feel this one. And I feel this one. Look at the devil. Oh, gosh, the devil. Capricorn energy. 9 of Wands in the same position again. 8 of Wands in the reverse. The devil. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The 5 of Swords in the reverse. And the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. And bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands. Under that's the Wheel. And under that's the 6 of Cups. And under that's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Just let me clear this up, and then I'm done with this reading. This person is not a very long-term planner thinker, you know? It's almost like they're reactive, very much so. This person doesn't want you to get far. This person wants you to be attached to them, however. Okay? They really want you to sort of stay. And so this person's going to show up in your world however they show up. And I do feel it is missing what they need to do, be, or say in order for things to work out in the long term, but they don't care so much if that's what happens. It's not that they don't care, but it's not that they have foresight or insight in towards that. All they think about here is, I don't want you to think of me as someone that you've forgotten about. I don't want you to no longer be invested in me, no longer give to this connection. And so I'm going to come in front of you so that we're back on the table with this seed, and cross my fingers and my toes and hope that it turns into you watering this and us working through this thing, because I know I have no cup to give. I know I can barely communicate here. I know that I'm still defensive and guarded. I know that I still have toxicity here. And I know that I'm attached to you. There's a codependency here, and I don't want to let you go. And you'll move on, or you move forward. And I don't want that. And so I have to show up. And whatever was going on in this person's world, because I do feel they might have had a long established thing. That part is the part that they closed out. That's the part they can move away from. But I think we're in a really like intermediate sort of energy. Is it called intermediate? Yes, because I feel like this person was supposed to work through whatever that childhood thingy here was. Okay. And for a lot of you guys, it's tied to their family or their upbringing or their stability. And they were being called to, it's giving off karmic, okay? Karmic resolve. And it's like in the interim, since I had to move away from that whole thing, I want to show up before you get too far away, because that's my 10 wands is like, if you get too far away, then you're not even going to see me. And I want you to see me. And I want you to be back on me. That's really what this person wants. They want you to be back on them, whatever. You know, I don't want to argue with you. Be back on me. I want us to be codependent here on each other. You know, ooh, full moon. So the fears are still there, and there's still a lot of like a lack of clarity, a lack of direction, but I want you to be back on me. That's what I see as success. So as long as you talk to me, success. You know? So just stay there. All right. Well, this is your reading. Pile number 1. I tried. I don't know. This is very weird. Let me know if it resonated for you. And I wish you guys the very best. Did I do signs? Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, heavy Capricorn here. All right. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. Glow-in-the-dark tarot. Should we turn off the lights? Oh boy. Pile 1 got me all kerfuffled. Let's take a look at pile number 2. The person on your mind. How are they feeling and thinking about you right here, right now? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Please protect me and the viewer and this connection as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2 and the person on their mind. Thank you so much, pile 2, for being here. And thank you so much, Spirit, for this message. Please help me to channel in a way pile 2 will understand. How is the person on their mind, the person that came here, about feeling and thinking about them at this time? Thank you, Spirit. How is pile number 2's person on their mind, feeling and thinking about them at this time? All right, let's pull some oracles. How is pile number 2's person feeling and thinking about them at this time? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2 and their person on their mind. Feel this one. And I do feel like another one. It says break, 45 and 9. Step back, time out, silence, pause, reflection, and interruption. So are you guys in a period of no contact or a break here? Yellow solar plexus, 45 and 9. We have some Virgo and some Cancer energy. We have 77 and 5 loneliness, feeling heavy, hermit, which is Virgo energy. Okay, 77 is a master number. Trust the fall and adventure that arises from deep wisdom. Trust of life, trust of self. It says withdrawal, dropout, isolation, exile, solitude, abandonment. Wow. And then the blue is the throat chakra. This one's sliding off the top. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. A lot going on here. Okay, let's start over here. Separation. Yeah, look, guys. Loneliness, break, separation. My goodness, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Okay. There's some Taurus as well and some Sagittarius energy. Release. Yeah, look at that. And then the skull and crossbones. So I'm getting Capricorn and Scorpio energy here. Release, separation, loneliness, break, and then forgive. Oh my goodness. What happened to you guys? The Emperor, Aries energy, Divine Masculine, the High Priestess in reverse, Pisces energy, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Three of Cups, and the Lovers. And it is in reverse, Gemini energy. Can you guys see? I don't know if that's wide enough. It's as good as it's going to get. And then Chariot. Wow, Gemini, Cancer. Lovers in reverse, okay. Justice in reverse, my goodness. A Libra energy. Major, 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 major. This is insane. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Six Swords, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. What's under the Emperor? The Hierophant. Wow. Taurus energy. What's under that? The Hermit in the reverse. Virgo. Okay. Let me channel this thing, okay? Pile number one, I'm not going to, or one, I'm sorry, pile two. I'm not going to spend too much time on your pile because because it feels like pile number one. And I'm only laughing because I beat the horse so bad over there because it was driving me nuts. It feels like the same nutty person over here. Oh, I'm laughing now. I'm delirious. So it could be different. I don't know. Obviously, there's something different here, or else Spirit's just fucking around with me. Okay, what's going on here? There's definitely in this pile, this person that I'm channeling, okay, like if there's not a separation or a no contact, which for a lot of you guys, it is a break, they're really feeling separated from you. Like you're either one foot out the door or about to let them go, and they don't know this, and they fear the unknown. Where's pile number two gonna go? And so there's a guilty conscience here, even though I don't see the Five of Cups. It's like, forgive me for what I've done. I was toxic or I was acting in some way, and now you're gonna release me, and now I feel lonely. Now I feel like you've taken a step back, or now I don't see you, or now I don't know where your mind's at, or now I don't know how you feel, or now I don't know. And it's like this person is like understanding that there was something significant about your connection here with the Lovers that didn't get explored. And so it's like, I wasn't fair to you, or the situation wasn't fair. It got stopped, and now I want to move it forward. And I don't want to argue, and I don't want you to be on a different mindset than me. Whatever happened in the past, we weren't agreeing, or you didn't see my position and I didn't see yours, or we were just arguing, or it was just friction between you and I don't want that, because this will lead to you moving on from me and releasing me. So I want to be friends in a way here that allows me to squeak my way in front of you through a reconciliation. And I will stop at nothing to get in front of you here. And as long as we're not where we were, and we move the needle forward, then I know that that should be good. And so I want to take the power in my own hands to get in front of you. And I want you to be back in my world here. And so I feel like this person is lacking emotions. And so they might have been very much incapable of expressing how they feel or opening up their hearts, very emotionally immature. And I also feel like this person, because of this, might owe you an apology and still not apologize. But it's like, I just know and I understand that what I did do was unfair to you. And because of this, you had no other choice but to sort of disengage from me, however you're doing it. And I feel like maybe they feel like the fire is out. So it's like you've lost intensity here, or like you're putting out your desire for this person, and they don't want this desire to be released. Now, I don't understand this so much. I don't understand this so much. Or even this so much. Let's see, spirits. Like, if you guys were in a period of no contact for some time, this definitely means this person's coming out of no contact to come forward with a knowing. Okay, and to talk to you, but I don't think it's talk to you about the problems. I don't think it's talk to you about I'm sorry. I don't think it's talk to you about how unfair I was. I don't think it's talk to you about anything like that. But it's like, did you know that I bought a new car? Oh my goodness, maybe. Did you know that I was going to travel to Timbuktu? But there's so much weight behind it. I don't get it. I don't get it because that's not for all of you guys, because some of you guys might not be in no contact, so I don't get this Hermit in reverse unless you guys are like slowly sort of getting, they don't know. Like, they don't know if you're like isolating yourself from this person. Let's see, Spirit, why is this Hierophant and this Emperor here? Like, what is this? It's giving heavy, like, a married father energy. Yeah, family. But it's a potential that didn't get realized here with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Why is this Hierophant and this Emperor here? Aries, Taurus energy. Why is this Hierophant and this Emperor, this 10 of Cups here? 7 of Wands in reverse. I just gave up. I gave up on our future. I gave up on what could be. I didn't fight for you. And there was a beautiful future on the table. Instead of fighting for you, I didn't. Okay, so why though the Hierophant and the... all of the time and energy invested here and it didn't produce? But who put in all this energy and this effort? You did? Yeah, because it was unfair. But why is this Hierophant and this Emperor here? I'm going to ask one more time because I don't understand what's going on here. The truth about my feelings that are trapped. This person's never told you how they feel. They didn't. And instead of coming forward to talk to you about their feelings, this person's going to come talk to you about their life. I bought a new car. I'm building, I don't know. It's like about their life. Did you know that I'm doing this and that? Like, yawn. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting yawn. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because they're not happy when you're out of their life, like when you're not around, but it's like, it's about them and it's them not being able to connect to their emotions, them not getting what they want, them having a way to organize you and this connection back on the bus of on again. So I could be in control of the on again. Because I know that there was unfinished business here. Okay, well, I still feel a lot of you guys may resonate with pile 1, but I'll pull my hair out. So for you guys, I do feel we'll look, but I'm going to do more oracles as well because this way I think we'll get more. So Spirit, clear and concise message regarding pile number 2's person. So I'm going to put these all scattered. So pile number 2's person on their mind. Can we clarify what are their feelings and their thoughts about pile number 2? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. What is this person thinking and feeling about them? What did I miss? Can we dive in a little deeper into this person's feelings and thoughts right here, right now? All right, well, Alrighty. I saw the Seven of Pentacles again. I think for a lot of you guys, there was a lot of time invested already and nothing amounted. Like, I don't know, did you go home a loser? Like, this person didn't pay out and they know that they didn't. What's that noise? It's scary. I heard noises in here and I'm the only one in here. Weird. All right. Clear and concise message. Greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Oh, Spirit. How's this person feeling and thinking about pile number 2? What did I miss? Wow. Lots of that. All right. Oh, please don't make my head hurt. Let's see. Queen of Wands. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Two of Cups in reverse. There's the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And the Hermit in reverse. Spirit. Guided by spirits. Unavailability. I think that's supposed to say stingy, but it says stringy. Stingy with one's time, invested elsewhere, absorbed, busy, focused elsewhere, invested in his passion. Throat chakra. 11 and 2 in the now. At this moment, right here, right now, clearly today, right away, immediately. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. Hesitation. And runner. A runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy. Listening to ego. Addiction. Codependent obsession. Possession. Controlling. Has a block. Restraint. Hey, remember I said the Emperor wanted control back on this relationship. Okay. Heart with a key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together. Perfect. Getting together. Invitation or meeting. Okay. What's under the Queen of Wands is the Four of Cups. And under that's the Six of Cups. Okay. Just give me a second here. This person is just laying in the bed that they created. At the end of the day, this person screwed it up with you. And now you were just focusing on yourself. You really aren't really concerned about this person here, and they feel like you're no longer interested in them. And they're like, well, I remember how things could have been and should have been and would have been and coulda, woulda, shoulda. And now I can't sleep knowing what I missed out on here. And you were the one. Okay, you were the one here, and it didn't work. And I couldn't be the other cup or the other side here. For some of you guys, this person could have been in another connection. Okay, I don't know. It's just a feeling I'm getting here with the Emperor, the Empress. Like, just feels like this person could have been in some other connection. But regardless if they were not, it's like this person knows that you're their yin to their yang. They weren't able to step up here. And then it collapsed because you just no longer were interested here. How long are you going to stay here? It's like the offer never came. And so now they want to come forward out of their whatever reflecting period. But I feel like they don't have a good, clear understanding of what they're supposed to do or what they're supposed to offer you. They just don't want you to get too far ahead, and they don't want the block between you guys, the separation. And I do feel like this person is addicted to some form of control here, okay? But I also feel like they're being guided by spirits to come forward. They're being pulled to you. You're magnetizing them towards you. They're definitely attracted to you here. And I feel like this is an immediate. I feel like this person is wanting to come forward here. And wherever they were removed, it's like, here I am, but here you are what? Because I don't feel like this person, like I said, is offering anything other than a get together, a coming towards you. And I don't think they healed anything. Like, I don't even feel like this person is emotionally available, like, at all. This feels very much like pile one, okay? Like, very much. Just go watch pile one, because the bulk of that messaging was pretty much what I'm feeling here, like, for the outcome. But let's just ask, what is the outcome, or what's different about this pile? Why are we seeing this for pile number 2, Spirit? What is this person feeling and thinking? Why are there... Why? Just why? It's like so unresolved. I don't even understand. But it's, again, it's that Emperor energy wanting to keep the control. What's different about pile 2 from pile 1? Like, what exactly is it here that pile 2 needs to know about this person's thoughts and feelings? 5 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Yeah, but don't ask me how I feel. 4 of Wands in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. Why is this 5 Wands here? Or 5 Wands, I'm sorry, 5 Swords. Sorry if I said 5 Wands. It's 5 Swords, okay? Knight of Wands in reverse. Why is the 4 Wands here in reverse? Lovers and 4 Pentacles in reverse. And then finally, we have the Star in the reverse. Aquarius energy. Gemini, Pisces, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And there's the Emperor again, and the Sun, Leo, and the Fool in reverse. More Aquarius. Okay. Wow. Major, major, major. Just let me sit here with this and see, and then I'm done with this pile. At the end of the day, this person understands that you are moving away from them, that you got your own clarity, that you're empowered to move forward. I don't know what you said, did, block them out. Maybe there was a conversation had, but you're clear. And the clearer you are, the more I want control. And I want the control because I want to see what's going on with you. And so I am being guided because I know there's something destined here. And I don't want to let go of you or this connection. And I do understand that I've been in a position where I haven't been able to express how I feel and get out of my comfort zone here and commit and build something here. And I don't see or understand how. And I know that there's potential here. And the further away you get, the more distant you are and the more you're out of my vicinity, then I feel less control around you and the situation, and then it loses all hope for the future. The future is going to be lost. I won't know how this future will go because it fell apart, because I didn't step up, because I was too held back, because I didn't choose the path. I didn't commit. I didn't move out of my comfort zone. I didn't explore. It created disharmony with you and I. And now I am like building up all of this masculine energy to come forward. But don't ask me about feelings. Don't ask me about what I'm going to risk here. Don't ask me if I have a future plan. Don't ask me any of that stuff. I just don't want you to get far away. Okay? So this is what I see, pile number 2. This is what your person is feeling and thinking. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, you guys picked the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms, and we're looking at person on your mind. How is this person feeling and thinking about you right here, right now? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. Remember, this pile can come reverse, meaning it could be your feelings and thoughts. If that's the case, you can go check out another pile. Clear and concise message for pile number 3 regarding the person on their mind. What are they feeling and thinking about pile number 3? Please protect me and the viewer and this connection as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much, Spirit, for this message. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. Pile number 3, person on their mind. How are they feeling and thinking about pile 3? Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some of the oracles. Pile number 3, person on their mind. What are they feeling and thinking about pile 3 right here, right now, Spirit? The greatest and the highest good of this connection. Pile 3 and the person they came here about. And finally, one of these. All right. All right. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, and then the Knight of Cups in reverse. Hard to read these cards, my goodness. And we have the Fool, Aquarius energy, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles in the sideways position, clarified by the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. We have 108 and 9, unconditional love, healthy love, growth level. Love without expectations, love for no reason, absolute love, pure love, full acceptance, love without reserve. Type 9, the peacemaker, instinctive center between forgetting and asserting oneself. And then we have intrusion, trespassing, invasion, assault, abuse, break, and disrespect. 59 and 5, fundamental injury, stress level. Type 5, the observer, thinking center between interior and exterior. Feel a lot of pain coming from this pile for some reason. Yeah, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. I was feeling it. Begin. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Knight of Cups in reverse. What's under that? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay. Pile number 3. I feel this is your energy. Okay. What is this telling me? This says, I was in a situation here where I was feeling hostage to. However, you're feeling hostage to a person. Okay. Your person you came here about. I feel like you had a lot of love here for this person. Unconditional love. And I think this person walked all over you in some way. I feel you feel disrespected. I feel you feel heartbroken. I feel you feel deceived or at least let down, whatever happened, however this person acted. I feel like you're starting new. You're saying, I was emotionally dissatisfied in this experience because of the fact that this person was emotionally unavailable here. Either they didn't express how they felt or they just weren't emotionally showing up. Whatever they were doing wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you. And I feel like you had to surrender. I feel like you just gave up. I feel like you said, no, I give up here. You know, it made me feel dysregulated. And the more I was invested in this, the more I felt without and out in the cold. So the only thing I could do here is release this person or let go of the chains to this connection, this story, this person, or the toxicity that was amounting in this connection. Because the more I loved, or the more I was like loving from an unconditional place here, a full acceptance, the more I was being taken advantage of, or the more I felt heartbroken. And so I feel like you are guarding your peace. And I feel like you want a future for yourself that you could build, that your understanding here is can't be built here over a period of time. It's like, I want something that's going to stand the test of time with somebody who is emotionally available. And that's what I want. And that's what I'm going to fight for. And if it's not this, then I got to defend my position. I got to fight whoever can't meet my standard. And I'm going to start anew in my own independence here, because I got let down. And it's like, boom. I don't know if a tower happened. I don't know if all of a sudden you saw the light. I don't know if it was just one thing too many. But whatever happened, this is shocking attack. So maybe it's like all of a sudden it's like I realized, you know, I had a realization that just sort of came online here about what I want for myself. And what I want is something that I could build long term here with someone who is emotionally available. Not where I'm feeling like I'm out in the cold or without, or being treated here in a way that's like taken advantage of. My kindness was taken for weakness. And I don't know how this person would make you feel, maybe attached or bad, or I don't know, you know. So how's this person feeling? I don't know. If it's not you, then it's your person. That's how they're feeling, you know. But let's see. Spirit, a clear and concise message for pile 3. How's this person feeling? How's this person feeling about pile number 3? Clear and concise message. How's this person feeling right here, right now, about pile 3 of this connection? It's like they want to do whatever they can to get out of feeling sad, bad, out in the cold, feeling stuck, feeling taken advantage of, feeling heartbroken, feeling used and abused. That's how this person feels. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups. Temperance. Healing from pain. Knight of Pentacles. 4 of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius with the Temperance here. Why is Temperance here? 3 of Cups in reverse, and then Justice in reverse. Libra. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? The Queen of Wands, and she's in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then Death. And under that's the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, just give me a second here. Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, it's good. I'm good with this reading because I feel like it's just saying the same thing here. This person, they can never be the same. They transformed, they've released whatever they were supposed to release here. This connection has transformed this person to release anything toxic that was making this person feel underappreciated, underpaid. I feel like this person put their heart on the line. I feel like this person at one point in time was very, very emotionally invested here. So much so that it broke them open. And now they're finding freedom in the truth. And the truth is that this connection left this person feeling very disappointed and rejected. And I think this person wanted someone they could rely on and build with. Somebody that could commit. Like this King of Pentacles, reliable, stable, grounded. You know, like someone you could build a future with. But I feel like this person feels betrayed in some way here. And I do feel like this person it feels let down, like the situation was unfair. I don't even feel like this person, it feels here, doesn't even want to be friends or doesn't see how they could reconcile. It's like, I just want to heal from what I've experienced. That's what they're thinking. I just want balance. I want peace. I want healing. I want my own peace of mind. And that's where I'm going to find it. And I'm going to commit to finding my peace, no matter how slow it takes, because I cannot stay in a situation where I was underappreciated and undervalued. And I think this person is really hurt. And if you were to come around this person, I feel this person might be a little snippety, because I feel they feel you did them dirty or it was unjust or unfair. And so they're like, I got to release it. I got to release it. And it's something that maybe replays in their mind. But the thing that replays in their mind was how unfair or how unjust or how they were treated in this connection, how they felt betrayed, how they felt disrespected at the end of the day. And it's like, I just want healing. And yeah, so I do feel this is a lot of you guys here. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants to say to you. I'll do this and then I'll do this, just so this pile isn't super short, because if there's any resentment, you already know what I'm going to say. Even if somebody treated you not just, this is all about your own healing. Okay, not about this person at all. And so we don't want to carry any heaviness, but we do need to process whatever we're processing here. So let's see, Spirit, what do you need to say to as guidance here? Whatever it wants to come forward as guidance, okay? Because maybe this is your person. Who knows? But let's see. Guidance. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Guidance for pile number 3. The Tower in reverse. And the Star, Aquarius energy. The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, clarified by the 10 of Swords in reverse. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And under the 10 Pentacles, we have the Phoenix. The Phoenix is in reverse. Okay. Let's pull some of these and then I'll channel what your message is, okay? For pile number 3, what is their messaging here? Surrender to your soul's path. Surrender to inner peace. Remember, I said all this person wants is peace. One more. What's a message for pile number 3? Surrender your ego. Oh. And surrender resentments. That's what I was feeling, you guys. Okay. I'm going to say I'm not mad. All right. Let's see. Pile number 3, this message is really, really clear. Our ego's getting in the way, okay? And we're human, so we'll have an ego, okay? But when we say I'm human, so I'm allowed to have ego, it means that we can keep justifying carrying things that are weighing us down for as long as we like. Sure, that's a choice, you know? But we don't have to. Once we understand that we're heavied by something, then we know that it's not the great God that's making us heavy. It's our own ego. And so if you want to find inner peace, there's only one way. And the one way to find inner peace is to let go of anything heavy that's creating the suffering. And we might not realize we're carrying resentments, because this might look 50,000 different ways. This might look like a clarity, a communication that we do internally about why we have to go or why we're doing what we're doing or blah, blah, blah. And you're allowed to do this, okay? But Spirit is saying the only way that we can really, really understand and learn from an experience here is to see it for what it is when our resentments and all of the ego gets out of the way. This was what you were supposed to experience, because there is a coming alive here. This phoenix is rising, okay? And the phoenix can only rise to create the 10 pentacle that you wanted. You want a 10 pentacle. That's what you wanted. You wanted it with that person. Okay, I'm saying you because I'm assuming this was your energy. And Spirit is saying, you won't get a 10 pentacle anywhere else anyway. That person, another person, it's never going to come. Only going to come when the phoenix rises. How does the phoenix rise? We have to look at ourselves. That's your soul path. You're going to keep unturning all these rocks, thinking, well, this person's not a 10 pentacle. Well, that person's unfair. Well, that person's not, and that person doesn't treat me, and that person, yeah, they're never going to. That's what needs to dissolve here. An understanding that someone else is going to do something for you. No one's going to do anything for you. Okay? You have an energy here where you're looking at other as though they're going to solve your problem and create a 10 pentacle. And unless you're in a 9 pentacle, okay, now this doesn't mean you gotta accept the fact that you're gonna be single forever, but this means I can be in my own energy without needing anyone or anything to build with and be okay. And this is what you're healing. You're destined to heal this thing, however long it takes. And this person was part of this experience. And so you can run, you can tell all sorts of stories, you can pretend that you're okay, you could say I'm not angry, you could say I don't have resentment, and really this is saying there's a story inside of yourself here that needs to be looked at, that needs to be understood. And when you're clear about it, when you see it, that's when the phoenix rises. That's when you're able to create your 10 pentacle and get what you want. Otherwise, you're just carrying around being right and no 10 pentacle. And so there's a need to process what's happened here clearly. And going through an ego death or a truth of something hurts, because when we point the finger, that someone else is to blame, or that we're too busy looking at the wood in someone else's eye, meanwhile we have a plank in our own, then we're not seeing clearly. So this is all about how you see yourself, how you're engaged, and this is not about victim blaming or shaming so much as it is a destined soul experience that you're being called to understand, that you're being guided to experience, so that you could find an inner peace, so that you can be guided to a 10 pentacle. You're still on the journey of the 10 pentacle. Do not lose hope with the 10 pentacle, but the 10 pentacle will not be experienced until the dissolution of the ego happens, until we understand how our own resentments are there. I don't think we understand how this resentment's here. Okay, and if we don't see ourselves from the eyes of non-filter, then we're never able to heal this thing. And so I want to see, what is it that pile 3 that needs to know? What's going to help them to see what they need to see here in order to move beyond this thing? Because like this person did that, and that person should have did this, and they're doing this and that to me. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Did we not experience unconditional love here? Love for no reason? Love without reserve? Maybe we did, and now we're angry that we experienced this. What is it that pile number 3 needs to know here? 8 of Wands. Page of Cups. And one more. Pile number 3. What is their message here regarding these resentments or this healing? King of Cups. Queen and King of Cups. This Queen is in the reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And under that we have the Moon in reverse. Okay, pile number 3. I feel there's things in the subconscious still that we're fleshing out, okay? You're destined to experience healing of whatever is in your subconscious. I feel like you're on a journey of finding your King to the Queen of Cups, or your Queen to the King of Cups. A journey of unconditional love. Unconditional love has no expectation of other. There is no dependency. Okay, there is no, this person has to do this, that, or the other. As long as you carry that energy, then you still haven't learned the lesson here. It's opening a heart space from an innocent place. This is how things will move. This is truly how Spirit's saying we'll have a breakthrough once we see and understand this. Unless we see and understand this lesson, we might be confusing our love with unconditional love, but it's not. It's transactional, it's fear-based, it's like something's in the shadow here. And Spirit's saying, no, this divine lesson, this guidance to find peace is to open your heart, to trust the divine, and experience what the divine's putting in front of you. Not from a place of what's good is it in it for me. Not I'm going to withhold because it's in balance and it's uneven. Okay, but I'm also not going to overpour into someone here when they're clearly not emotionally invested. So how do I find the balance? That's what you're needing to learn. That's exactly what you're needing to learn here. Okay, the balance between how to have my heart open, not put anyone out of my heart, and not overinvest and heal this way of love, because this is what's going to allow me to have a breakthrough and have that phoenix rise and help me create a 10 pentacle. Until then, I'm still dependent on other to fulfill me, transactional love, heal me. I want them to show up for me, but I'm not in a position to love them the way I wanted to be loved no matter what. And so everyone wants to be loved no matter what. Full acceptance here. Okay, but it doesn't mean overpouring of myself here because I'm doing it out of a need for this person to be something they're not. And that's the wrong reason. Okay, pile number 3. This is your reading. I hope this helped you. We'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Pile number 4, Midnight Magic. Let's take a look at the person on your mind. How are they feeling and thinking about you right here, right now? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Please keep in mind that the energy can come reverse, meaning it's going to be your own feelings and thoughts towards the person on your mind. All right, so you can go check out another pile if that's the case. So clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. How's a person on their mind feeling about them right here, right now? What are their feelings and thoughts towards pile number 4, Spirit? I feel this is a side story here. Temperance showing up here, Sagittarius. How is pile number 4's person feeling and thinking about pile number 4? Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. So blessed to be here doing your reading. Two more. Clear and concise message for pile 4, person on their mind, how they're feeling and thinking about pile number 4 specifically. Nature, mountain, seaside, forest, desert, garden, and countryside. We'll pull one more. So 19 is Leo energy. Feel there's one more. All right. Protection, 35 and 8, more Leo energy. And some Aquarius, it says, sense of honor, supporter, strength, helper, defender, and assistance. Type 8, the challenger instinctive center between strength and weakness. And we have rejection. 56 and 2, put away, repulse, eviction, refusal, exclusion, and banishment. Pisces and Libra. And we have trust. I'll read these shortly, but let's just see what the main thing is here. 6 of Wands and the Moon in reverse. Cancer energy boat. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on twice here. Happily single, living in the moment, fun and happy. The Empress. All right. Taurus, Libra, 3 of Wands. Talk about moving on. the Five of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. I do feel I'm going to see these right now. Temperance, Sagittarius, Queen of Swords in reverse. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. All right. Well, this message is loud and clear. Let me just sit here and channel and see what's under the Moon in reverse, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is your energy. We'll do another round. It could be so that we get more messaging here, okay? This feels to me like, I'm going to read it like it's you, because this is exactly what's coming through. It feels to me like your person was emotionally unavailable. Seems to be the theme here, okay? Emotionally unavailable, didn't show up. Somebody didn't fight for you or didn't come online. And I feel like you just want to move on. You want to explore. You want to be single, independent, free, moving on. I think you're coming into your beautiful glory here, you know? I think you're seen as someone who is successful. I think you've stepped beyond your threshold. Maybe there's a lot of fear in like stepping outside of this connection for some reason and like trusting yourself to do so. It's like, I want to just move forward and have the universe get my back here. Because this connection, I do feel, made you feel out in the cold or just emotionally depleted or blocked. It's like, I don't want to have to fight for someone to show up, because I do feel you felt rejected by this person's inability to show up emotionally. It's like, I never understood where I fit in this person's world. It wasn't clear to me how they felt about me or what this connection even meant. And so I had to make my own clarity or certainty, or sit in the doghouse here, lacking. And so I feel like you've been trying to gain your bearings, and I do feel like you are trying to protect yourself. And so maybe you do have a boundary up, potentially, or a guard. And I feel like you're just wanting peace. So I'm feeling like you doing your own thing, trying to get neutral, trying to heal. Some of you guys could be through nature, spending more time outdoors, maybe through, I don't know, like, if you're not outdoors, then it's like through maybe, like, I don't know, like swimming, you know, maybe you're going swimming, maybe you're taking a lot of baths, maybe you're listening to a lot of music here, and maybe you're tending to your garden. Like, I feel like you're doing something here that's not this connection. Yeah, Ten of Wands. And I do feel at some point in time, it might have been very heavy for you to maintain in this connection, like maintain trust that this person would, I don't know, like fight for this connection, or like just show up emotionally here for you. I just feel like you said, I'm no longer wanting to carry the burden of having to fight for this person or stick around to see whether they will confront whatever's keeping them stuck, whatever's making them reject me or unavailable. But I feel you're like, you got two cards here of success, personal victory and success, the universe working with you. And this is like your assured success here, okay, with the Chariot. It's like, I no longer fear what's outside of this connection. I totally trust that the divine's going to guide me in the right direction. There's also a lot of movement. A lot of you guys might be traveling. There does feel like travel. And this is giving me Six Swords energy. So it could just be the moving out of difficult times. but some of you guys could definitely be traveling. Okay, let's see. Now, if this was you, I'm just going to see. Can we see the flipped person then? Because these readings have been very interesting. What is a flipped person then on the other side? Can we see the other person's feelings and thoughts on the other side of this? Oh my goodness, but let's see. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon in reverse again. Cancer. Six of Wands. Okay, good. Right where we left off. 7 Cups. 6 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Swords in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess. Pisces, 10 of Wands, and the Hierophant. And what's at the bottom of the deck? So Taurus. And we have the Wheel of Fortune under that. We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay, let me see what this is all about. Okay, same message. It essentially, you're now moving on. Okay, you're moving on. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Wherever you were stuck, rejected, out in the cold, feeling weighed down, feeling like there was no movement, feeling like there was a stalemate, there was no clarity. Maybe this person couldn't decide, and it's like no decision is a decision. I'm moving on, I'm moving forward. Finally, things are looking up and up for you. This person does feel like they were stuck or stagnant, and maybe you were attached to this person for too long or things weren't moving. It's like, I want to build something in the 3D world that could stand the test of time with this 10 Pentacle. And it's like, I don't know what's going to happen or how this is going to manifest. And so maybe it was like complete confusion about how it would manifest, what you're supposed to do. But I feel like you've had to fight through and work through whatever uncertainties were here or lack of clarity that never came. And I feel like you just gave up on trying to figure it out or work through it with this person. And maybe it's like, I just don't see a vision, I just don't see a vision of where this could go. And I feel like maybe it even feels watered down. Like whatever you felt for this person feels like watered down. It's like, I just want to experience myself gaining success in my own world. And it's like, just what are my options out there? Like, I feel like you just know it's not this because it hasn't been this. This thing disappointed you. There's no vision here. There's no planting it. And so it's like, I don't know where the great divine is going to lead me. And I know intuitively I'm being called, and there's lots of options. And so the world's my oyster here. And I feel like there's a heaviness here. And the heaviness is how you might have really, really emotionally felt about this person or this situation. It does feel like a soul bond here, like a soul bond. This is going to really be in the back of my mind, like what could have been. And so I feel like there's a part of you that stays in this connection or with this person, because I feel like you might have thought you were going to build a future here with this person, and it's like it couldn't and it didn't, and I had to leave them behind. And so I do feel you're emotionally still tied in some way, and it's like a burden here for you, but I feel like you're saying, I need my peace of mind, and I cannot sit in anxiety and the woulda, coulda, shouldas. It's like I keep thinking about what could have been and what would have been and what should have been. It's like, I want to build something here that I value. I want to create my own structure. I want to move towards what I can build and what I do have control over, or at least where I can have success, where I'm not stagnant and stuck. And that's where you're moving towards. And that's where the universe is guiding you, because I do feel like you're intuitively guided. The universe wants you to succeed. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm feeling. So I don't know. The other person didn't really show up here. Just the fact that it's like someone who didn't have a vision, someone you couldn't build with. Spirit, is there anything that pile number 4 needs to know about that person then? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Leo. Is there anything about that person that wants to come through? How they're feeling and thinking before we close this out? They could definitely be in another pile. Okay. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. Can we see the other person? Is there any way we could see the other person? What does pile 4 need to know? So I feel like you're already moving on. So I don't know why you're at this reading. Queen of Wands. There you are. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you're beautiful. Luminescent energy. High Priestess in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse again. Ace of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Why is this High Priestess here in reverse? 9 of Wands. And then finally the Two of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Page of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. So, I don't know. Maybe it is your person, you know? What's your person thinking? Your person's like, I'm moving on. I want better opportunity here. I was feeding a garden that wasn't producing, and it's becoming clear to me. And I'm finally understanding that the longer I stay here, the less fruit I have, and there's more opportunity if I move forward, because I don't see how it would happen. I'm not seeing it, and I'm too much of a fighter to stay in any situation here that's going to take the best of me. And I feel like this person feels like there was no truth spoken. It's no longer aligned with their truth. They no longer have a vision of what this could be. It's like, I don't want to give up on myself. I want my vision to keep on going. And if I stay here, my vision's not going to happen. The only thing that I experience here is stagnancy and stuckness. And potentially an experience where I'm not prioritized or juggled. And I don't want to be just an option. I don't want to be just stuck. I don't want to be waiting around for an answer here, feeding a dead end. I want the truth. I want clarity. And if I can't find it here because I don't see it here, I'm going to fight to find it myself, because I know my own value. I know that I'm attractive, intelligent. I could bring in my own manifestations here, that I could create a future that is what I want. And here it's been the opposite of this. And so I have no choice but to move in the direction of opportunity, which means I can't stay here, towards my own King of Wands. This person knows who they want. They want someone who's on their level, somebody with a vision, someone with confidence in order to pursue them. This is like a power couple here, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is like, I want the yin to my yang. I want someone who's confident enough to pursue me, somebody who I don't have to keep pouring and investing in, that makes it clear what they want, that can communicate what it is that they want or their vision without me having to guess or be in the dark. Judgment, yeah, they've realized this. So I think this is your energy in the world. So because the world is still in reverse, I think you're amidst moving out of this, closing out this cycle. Hasn't quite closed. So this is like, I finally have an epiphany. I'm finally realizing what a dead end this is, or how much little I know. And I felt like I had to fight for my life here, or I had to endure something. I had to endure walking in the dark. I had to endure being in the dark, or being not chosen and not prioritized and not certain about where I stood. Like, I was really not seeing where I stood here in this connection. And so this is what I'm realizing, that I cannot control other. I can only control myself. And my realization is take my energy and close out this experience so that I can experience something that is in line with what it is that I want, which is a King of Wands to my Queen of Wands. So this person knows who they want. They want their match. They want someone who's confidently going to step up to them, not someone who's going to leave them in the dark or not know what they want, you know? Someone who's going to juggle them around. So this is it. Pile number 4. I think this is your energy here, and I don't think you need advice from anything from me here because I feel like you're already seeing the light. And I think you're right. And Spirit saying trust. Trust that what's for you won't pass you by. And what's for you is not going to keep you in the dark. You know, whatever you experience was an experience in order for you to see something and with the judgment and understand something about yourself, maybe your own value, you know, maybe your own ability to know what it is you do want and what it is you don't want so that you can move, so that you're not, I don't know, sticking around situations where you feel like an option, you know? So that's it. Pile number 4. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.